and welcome to a very early deadline stream. Sadly, I cannot be here until the end, but yeah, it is what it is, and I'm going to check what's happening in the world of football, and I'm going to do my transfers, and then I'm going to go because I have to leave. Today it's not going to be very long, so yeah, ask a question. Hello Theo, nice to see you, my man. Hopefully you guys are all good, and we are going to decide what's going to happen with our transfers. I have something in mind, but yeah, hello Ismail. Nice to see you. I want to read some team news. So we're going to read this as well. Hello, it's easy. Haaland is fit. Savinho is returning. Doku remains out. Okay. Hello, Bobotak. Hello, Busmacha. I'm good. How are you guys? Nice to hear that, Theo. Guardiol and coach remain out. Who cares about this guy? Praise for Semenyo. Saka is fine, obviously. Good to see you as well, Easy. Of course, Trossard is fine. They tried to cheat out the game and they didn't. Odegaard and Havertz returning. We'll see if Saka is still a cam. Timber and Zubimendi look okay. Brentford, Share is back. Nelson is available. Okay. Okay, Thiago and Henderson are good to go. Newcastle, Botman is back. Okay, that means that he starts probably UCL, not in the league. Miley and Twist are out. Okay. Okay, Livramento, Shar, Bruno G. Tavernier is back. That's interesting. Botak probably outstart Rice. Let me check, but if I know myself, I'm always starting the midfielder. Let me check the team. Chauba, Munoz, Gabriel, Rice, Enzo, Bruno, Rogers, and Bumu, Thiago. Yeah, man. Yeah, of course. Timber on the bench. I'm benching Raya this week, so hello, Alex. Matai Akinbombi, okay. Yeah, Gio. Okay. That's worrying for those Bournemouth midfielders, by the way. Brooks, Adams, and Tavernier returning. He's not getting a rest, Gio. Keptio Bovutak, Crystal Palace, Lacroix. That's shit. Okay. Entry at. So who is playing at center back for them? Okay. Matita is out. Entlerma is out. Who is playing at center back? Richards? What? So Richards can vote. And some of this guy, Riat is out, so Porja can start. Benamar, whoever the fuck that is. Nice to hear that, Tio. And King. Okay, that defense is going to be shit. Lerma and Richard and Lacroix out is massive for them. I know it's Wolves, but still. Sideline for 12 months. Xhaka is back. Yes! Okay, that's massive. Let's check Bosmacha. Verbruggen, Chalobah, Munoz, Gabriel, okay. Yeah, I would play Thiago over Gay and the rest, and Anderson probably drop down to Krupi and you play the weak man. I would bench Anderson and Gay from this lineup and play. Oh no, I would bench Gay for Alderete and I would play Thiago over Anderson and play the weak. And you have a lot of good players there. Renewed is out. That's shit. Alderete is fine. Okay. Okay, Michele is fit. My team needs help. Raya, Dubravka, Gabriel, Michele, Tiao, Dorgu, Chalova, Rice, Bruno, and Mbumo, Wilson, Anderson, Haaland, Thiago, JP. I would roll it, man. You have plenty of players this week. No need to rush the transfer. You play Gabriel, you play Michele, you play Chalova, and Raya, you bench Anderson, and you play the rest of the guys. So you bench Dorgu, you bench Tiao, and you bench Anderson, and you play the week. Simple as that, easy. I don't think you need team's help. Ooh, you're benching Michele. That's interesting, Tio. That's interesting. What the hell is that injury list? I thought that this is their starting lineup. Oduberto, Dogi, Dansu, Bergvall, Davis, Bentancur, Kudus, Marison, Kulusevski, Poru, Richarlison. That's literally a starting lineup. Left back, center back, right back, midfielder, midfielder, attacker. What the hell? They have only fit goalkeepers. And Romero is out. So they're basically going to play Jet Spence, Archie Gray, Paulinho, Van den Ven, Dragusin. Yeah, for sure Bobotak start Rice. That's for certain. They're going to concede like hell. Yeah, these two guys, I don't care. Torgo is out. Okay. Grealish is out. O'Brien is out. Okay. Brighton. Webster, Tsimas, Solly March. I would bench probably Timber if you have him and play Michele. I don't know why, but yeah, that's just me, Tio. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Fulham, nothing. Scueze is out. Okay. Gomez. Okay. Chan remains out. I didn't see anything about Liverpool. I will start Alderete and Senesi, honestly, Alex. Ooh, Frimpong is going to be back. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, but they still play Burnley. So, yeah. Yeah, Cucurella is out for me. Gittens, Suku, Cowell, Mudrik, Romeo. Yeah, both are good. Busmacher, both are good. Okay, nothing too amazing. Now, I need to decide who should I buy instead of Cucurella. So my lineup is going to change massively this week. I'm playing it like this. I'm playing it like this. Come on. Yeah, this is going to be the team with Captain Palmer, Vice Pedro. Yeah, Alex, so you can play Anderson over him, I would say. Anderson is going to get 4 points for sure. So this week I'm playing it like this. Now the question is, because I have 5 free transfers and I want to start adjusting the team, I want to buy players for Gameweek 31. And if we go to my FPL.team and we go to my ID, so we go in the span of like this. So this is my team. Let's talk about it. What we have here? We have Cucurella that's going to go down, Michele that's going to go down, Thiago is going to go in, and Rai is going out. So we're saving this. So Wilson plays against Sunderland, probably Anderson. Yes, Alex, but sadly he does not fit my criteria of starting only World Cup winners. I was going to buy a Fulham defender. That was my target, but I'm not able to. Maybe I rushed with buying Martinez over Lenu and should have bought Konsa. But yeah. Hello, Ishu Misha. Yes, I like a lot Dango. Dango is great. Isho, Dango is great. So I have this lineup. Let's say today I burn a transfer. Next week, what I do is I play Gay, Gabriel, Kunate. I sell Palmer for Wirtz. This is the time when I get Wirtz. And most probably I sell Anderson and get, let's say, Share. It's just hypothetical. And I play like this. This is the lineup that I put out. Cucurella will be out. Then next week we move to Gameweek 29. And I still need... Oh no, I will have one transfer to not use. So I like Cunha. I like everyone that is here. And I would probably play the same lineup again. I can sell Cunha, by the way, and get someone else. But they have leads in 32, which is fine for me. Because this is the last week where I will not be using my... Probably not using my wild card. Because I need players in 32. So this is fine. I have this lineup prepared. Of course, it will be Raya in. And it will probably... I can bench Cunha and play Mukiele like that. It doesn't matter, but probably would play Cunha. Gio, you can bench your Arsenal defender or you can sell one of them. Because after that in Game Week 30, now I'm screwed. What am I going to do? I like everyone in my team. Literally everyone. Maybe apart from Kunate, but still, who do I buy? That's a better defender. Here I have to make some tough decisions. Maybe sell Gay or Rice in advance and just take the punt for a week. Let me check Maguire. Whoa. No, that's not you, Maguire. That for sure isn't you. You, Irfan. That's someone else, my man. That's not you, I would say. Yeah, Tio, I think rolling is the right decision. I like them both. If I could buy, I would buy probably Sobo, Alex, but I cannot. Ouch, that hurts. So, Maguire, I would be keeping Wilson for that Burnley game. You have to roll the transfer there. Mane is someone to sell. Mane is someone I would look to sell if you have the money. Probably to Thiago if you can afford him. So yeah, that's what I would do. I would probably, if you have the money, sell Thiago and sell Mane and buy Thiago. If you cannot afford it, probably you can sell Timber as well, and Timber and Mane out for, let's say, Andersen or Mukiele or Hugh, someone like that, and buy Thiago over Mane. That's what I would do, because Thiago has a nice fixtures on the go. And now let's see Gameweek 31 how it looks. So I would have 1, 2, 3, 4 players non-playing, and I would have Mukiele versus Newcastle, which isn't ideal. So probably in this week it's time to get rid of Mukiele, which in hindsight, yeah. Irfan, rolling is not that bad. So probably this week I would sell Mukiele. And now the question is who I buy in Gameweek 31, because I have to prepare for Gameweek 31. Send your team in Discord. What changes I would do? I would play Raya, Gabriel, Mukiele and Hugh. Enzo, Rice, Bruno, Wirtz, Dewsbury Hall. I would not do anything. I would bench Calvert-Lewin, Andersen and Gay and play the week. Irfan. Roll these transfers, man. So now we're in Gameweek 31. And what I have is several players non-playing. So basically I have this. I'm happy with Everton here. I'm happy with Leeds. I'm happy with Brighton, Leeds, Bournemouth, West Ham, Brighton. Only team I'm not happy is Mukiele. So I have to get rid of Mukiele. And if we take a look at the fixtures, if we go to fixtures in Gameweek 31, I can go for a Spurs defender in 30, I would say, because in 30 they play, oh no, in 31 I would go. So, that's shit. I can bench the defender in 30 if he's fit, like if Romero is back or what's his name? Poro is back, I would play them. Bournemouth United, not optimal for me, especially looking at Gameweek 32. Bournemouth is not ideal in any sense. And Gameweek 33, I need to have 5 transfers, so I don't want to make a lot of moves ahead of myself. That is given. That's why I want to keep both. I can get Lacroix, but Lacroix doesn't play in 31. That's shit. Chelsea I can buy. Chelsea here faces Newcastle though. It's not optimal at all. And if I do that, why don't I buy them now? I say so, Tio, yes. Because in 31, Chelsea is ideal. I would like to have Brentford probably. Sunderland is not optimal. Newcastle seems fine. No, Irfan, you don't need it, but I'm not going to wildcard in 31. In 32. I would wildcard in 35. And I would have 5 free transfers to adjust for my bench boost. That's why. Use the free hit probably in 34 and play the game in 35 with a wild card and prepare if we have some double ups in 36. That's the plan for me. I want to play a little bit different because I don't need to outcard into a bench boost team, then free hit out of it, and then be stuck with a bench boost team of doublers that have the team. It's not for me. Yeah, they are. Theo. So that's why, Irfan, I'm planning this. So Fulham is the best team to own defenders from. Sadly, I can't. It's shit. And yeah, none of their defenders fits my criteria apart from Leno. So here I screwed up. I should have bought Leno instead of Martinez. That's my fuck up. Then Chelsea, Everton game. But should I buy someone like, let's say, Chalobah? Because Chalobah will allow me to play tonight over Mukiele, but I like Mukiele. So realistically, I don't care about this week. I have the defenders. I just need to waste my transfer because I have 5 and I need to start preparing. So the fixtures here, Aston Villa, West Ham. Yeah, Aston Villa is okay to buy. So I can go with Konsa, but double defense? I don't know. Brentford is a team that I would prefer. So probably here I would buy Chalobah in 30. Like, I don't care, they face Newcastle. The issue is in 32, they play City, which is shit. While teams like Villa, I can opt for. Forest, who they face? Spurs, yeah, Spurs I can go for because Spurs then face Sunderland. And I can rely... How my team is looking in 32, by the way. How much I care about the defender. So I have Raya here to play. I have Kunate. I would have Gabriel. So this defender will be Coyote. Yeah, I can still go for Konsa for my team. But yeah, here Coyote would be ideal. And the rest of the team, I can just sell Joao Pedro. And that's it. So that's completely fine. I want to keep Gay. Because if he has a double up in 33 with Arsenal, Burnley or Arsenal Palace, I want that defense. So yeah, that's not... So I would prefer to have... So defender that goes for Cucurella will be probably Coyote. Chat, let me check my team. Any thoughts? 3 free transfers, 0. I haven't been engaged for a week, trying to get back to 100k. Let's see how we can help you, my man. So this is your team. You have Kelleher, play Kelleher. You have Chalobah, you have Virgil, you have... Thank you, chat. You have Tarkovsky, Enzo, Wilson, Wirtz, Rice, Haaland, Tikic. So your front three is ideal, chat. Your midfield is ultra fine. I would play Caicedo over Wilson. And you probably need a random defender here. What I would probably do is sell Tarkovsky and get someone like Munoz. Oh no, Munoz is too late now. I think someone like Coyote can help you. If you can, no, but you cannot get Gabriel. That's sad. You have to sell someone else as well. Gabriel is too far away and it's not the time to do it now, in my opinion. So I would get a defender here. So Kelleher, I would probably consider Konsa this week. He's not bad. Chat, I think Konsa is a guy for you. I think Konsa is a guy for you. Chat, by the way. I think so. So yeah, chat, I would go with Konsa probably. Or you can go Matic Cash, by the way, it doesn't matter. You're going to gain some points next 2 weeks. Or I would keep, because after Newcastle you have Leeds, West Ham and Forest. I would play there, so yeah, I'm probably keeping. Chat, the rest of the team is ultra fine. Wilson against Burnley, you have to own him, so yeah, something like that. Something like that. So yeah, here probably my play is to get, instead of Cucurella, I get Coyote. I think that's the most ideal move that I would make, because I can play against Burnley, I can bench. So I have an option. Here I'm benching, which is shit. But yeah, I don't care that much. It's still okay defense. I have Bournemouth, Leeds. Then Gameweek 29 we roll, Gameweek 29 we roll, Gameweek 31. Here we have Coyote in for Leeds. Mukiele will probably go out for a Spurs defender. So in game week 30 here, So probably Mukiele will become Poro, let's say. And then game week 31, I have, oh no, that's 32. In game week 31, I have Poro against Forest, which is not bad at all. Like, not bad at absolutely at all. And then in game week 32, I have Gabriel, I have Fulham, and I have Coyote against Everton. And I play the week and I just get rid of someone like Pedro because I'm not going to opt for him in the double most probably. And just I will know who doubles up here. And I will start preparing with the lineup that I have for the double for the bench boost. Which is going to be absolutely fine. Again, 5 transfers. And here with the big double that we have, I know it's City, and they face Arsenal, but I'm going to have a lot of players from both Arsenal and City in their double up. Like, I don't mind it. Even if their double is shit, I'm just getting them and get rid, or just preparing for something else, because they then blank. Of course, Arsenal then will be my triple up, but then I will have Saka, I will sell Raya, so I'll get Gabriel, Saka, and someone else for a triple up later on, which is absolutely fine by me. But yeah, in 33, I can keep Coyote. They can play there. Liverpool can reach that round with a double up and have powers. So yeah, I'm in a prime position to attack the fixtures, which is not bad at all. I have transfers to react to injuries as well, which is the most important thing. The tricky week is going to be game week 31. Does everyone start here? I hope so. Palmer, I'm not buying for a week. Sorry, my captain in this blank week. Rogers can be a candidate. There isn't an ideal week, but yeah, something like that. It makes sense for me. It makes ultra sense for me. I will know, by the way, who is in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup by then, so I can react to it as well. So I think the move today is Coyote and just bench. I think that's the move. I don't know what guys you think, but I think that's the move. Hello, Sela, nice to see you. I would sell probably Saliba to Konate, because you have to get rid of some Arsenal players. Saliba is not optimal in any sense, so yeah, Konate is great. Konate is a great move, Sela. I like it a lot. And to this week, I think you need to keep, man. I just don't see selling someone like Enzo. Who to start, Maguire or Anderson? I would start Maguire against Everton. K7. So yeah, this week the move is simple. I just sell Cucurella. If Cucurella was fit, by the way, this week, I have no idea what I would have done with my transfer. Honestly, I have zero idea what I would have done with my transfer. But yeah, injuries happen, so Cucurella is out. And yeah, I'm getting Coyote here. That's the play. The Italian guy is coming into my team. And I'm finishing up the team for the week. I have another great defense next week. Even Gabriel against Chelsea. Yeah, I know it. I think Gabriel will play every week for me. That's non-negotiable. But yeah, I can rotate with Raya safely, as I have Martinez now. Brighton, yeah, chef kiss. I like my team a lot. Hopefully the Palmer captaincy will prevail this week and will happen nicely. So yeah, that's the move that I would prefer to make, because Coyote is set up for the game against Leeds, and that's it. Have to help Sela. Yeah, against Chelsea, I can bench. Against Spurs, I can bench Konate and play Coyote against Wolves, which is optimal as well. I like it. I like it a lot. Maybe that's the last performance of Mukiele in my team, but yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes you have to get rid of players and play the game. Shade I like a lot over Anderson. I don't know, by the way, with the new manager, does Anderson first of all play 90 minutes? Second of all, does he get so much defcons? Because it's not Sean Dyche and they can attack more. So yeah, the time for Anderson is done. I can do the transfer this week, but imagine Shade gets sent off or something happens. I'm not playing Shade this week either way. So yeah, it doesn't need to happen this week. I need him for next week when I bench Joao Pedro. So yeah, I think it's optimal to save a transfer and do it next week. Next week deadline is, by the way, on Friday, so we have to be prepared on Friday for it. I don't think there are a lot of transfers that I would prefer here. So yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. Liverpool against West Ham. Wirtz is in. I know that Wirtz might get rotated here and there, but I just cannot not go with Wirtz. I like my Liverpool players. So yeah, Haaland a sell? No. No, it isn't. He isn't. Haaland is not a sell. I think that people are over-exaggerating his form. And it's not that bad. I know it's for 15 million player, but still, yeah. So I'm making a transfer. Cucurella out, Coyote in, confirming it. And I'm good to go. This is the team this week. I cannot believe that I'm benching Raya. I have a 6 million keeper on the bench. But we need to have fixtures, and that's why I bought Martinez to react to fixtures. And Spurs, it's a North London derby. You never know what's going to happen. And yeah, I still have them too. Your Brazilian skill. Would you buy Hugh or Brentford defender next game? I wanted Collins, but he's not playing. Van der Beek, I don't know. Brazilian skill, I went with Coyote. He's ideal to play against Burnley. He's ideal to play against Wolves. And he plays against Leeds. And if you don't wildcard early, you have Everton and Fulham in the double week. When it's United, I know it's shit, but still it's Fulham United double up, which is not bad if you're looking to bench boost a Brentford player. So I went with Coyote. That's the play for me. He's nailed, and yeah, I like him a lot. So Brazilian skill, if you're looking for a Brentford defender, I would go with Coyote. Hugh has a bad fixture in 31. Let's be real. It's United. It's not optimal. So yeah. Thank you, Brazilian skill. I'm also getting rid of players that have either a bad fixture, are injured, or are not doing well in 31. Honestly, I can keep all of my 31 blankers because I didn't go with Wolves players, with Saliba here, with another Palace player. I planned my team accordingly around that. And yeah, I think I can keep everyone, like Gabriel Rice and Gay are going to be pivotal. I know a lot of, by the way, guys, I don't know how many people, 15 people are here in the chat at the moment. I want to emphasize something to you. Game week 31, a lot of people will dead end their team. Game week 32 will be the most popular wildcard window. If you can set up a team for game week 32, game week 33 presumably, with 5 transfers, and you have bench boost active, it's completely fine. You don't need to wildcard into a bench boost team, because after that you have to take care of that bench boost team because you have playing players. What I would most probably do is I would use my 5 free transfers in game week 33 to set up the bench boost, if I need them at all, by the way. But yeah, that's going to be the play. And then in game week 34, I would free hit. And then in game week 35, then I'm going to wildcard because I'm going to get rid of all the players that do not have a good fixture. I will get rid of Deadwood. I will just put 13 playing players in my team. Basically, we would have 10 outfield players, 1 keeper, backup keeper that plays as cheap as possible, and 1 solid defender. There is going to be as few players as possible. I would buy the cheapest players out there. And that's going to be the strategy. Because you don't need to have 15 playing players after you use your bench boost. And for the final stint, you need to attack as many players as possible. The final 4 games are the same as the first 4 games. Players do not have a lot of fixtures around and they play to their full strength. So you need to be prepared. And also, if by any chance there is another double up in 36, you would be able to prepare for that double up in 36. And you can adjust your team accordingly. Sell the Deadwood and attack that double. And yeah, just do it with a wild card in 35. So Gio, your plan to free hit in 31 while you've used your wild card, I was not going to criticize it, but I think you end up in a situation in 34 where you'll be screwed because you're saving your transfers to use them in 32, in 33, and then in 34 you have no idea what to do. What I would do is I would just survive game week 31, outfield 11 players. How many blankers you have, Tio? Can you send me your team in Discord? I want to check it. How many blankers you have in 31? Can I see? Because it's pretty important to know exactly how many blankers and why you are going to use that free hit. Can we check it, Tio? Are you still in the chat, by the way? If Tio, you're on the chat, you can send your team in Discord and I will check it. Because I understand you want to free hit in 31, which is... bro, I have Dubravka and Bruno. Should I keep them or try to find other options? Stella, I think it's completely fine to keep. There is no reason to rush that many in keepers. You have so many more important things to do. So many more important things to do. If you have now 5 free transfers, which you don't, you have 4 and you're selling 2. Irfan, okay, let's check the blankers. You're not you, but you're Irfan. That's correct. And you are one of the regulars as well. Hello, Asif. So, you have 5 players, right? You have Raya, Gabriel, Gay, Rice, Haaland, and Raya. Raya on the bench. Easy as that. Dubravka, play. Survive the keeper for a week. Don't mind it. Don't care about it. Survive it. You need to get rid of one of Gay or Rice. So you need to start preparing for game week 35. Not now. You don't need it. You need to roll the transfers now. And for 35, just 31, sorry. Just sell one of Gay or Rice and buy a player that plays. Ekitike is completely fine to play in that week. Calvert-Lewin is completely fine to play in that week, even though they face Brentford. Brentford is not that tough of a team. Wirtz, Bruno, Enzo, Andersen, Hugh, and Dubravka. You have 8 players that are completely fine to use. Mukiele against Newcastle, you can survive it. You can absolutely survive it. You don't mind it. But you have Dewsbury Hall against Chelsea. Not ideal, but not an issue. So what I would do is roll my 5 transfers, Irfan, and I would use as little as possible in game week 31. If you decide to wildcard in 32, Irfan, you would still have that 5 free transfers, which is completely fine. Because in 32 you have 5 free. You would adjust 33, you adjust 1 player and you activate the bench boost. In 34 you free hit, and then in 35 with the 5 free transfers you react. That's also a complete possibility. I'm not overruling this, so I think that's completely fine. But my strategy, Irfan, would be to roll the transfers up until then. You have a nice fixtures for Hugh. You have nice fixtures for Gay. You have nice fixtures for Gabriel. You have nice fixtures for Liverpool players. For Chelsea, it's tough, but you can bench Enzo. You have so many good stuff right now. So if there aren't any major injuries, I would just roll my transfer. Let me check, Wasif. I would not activate the bench boost in your case. Honestly. Why don't you just keep the bench boost for 33? You have how many free transfers? Wasif? You mentioned at the top. No, you didn't. I don't think I would be using this now. I think that you should focus on, but you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you can start getting rid of Timber and Sar and you're completely fine in that week. If you heard what I explained to Irfan, Wasif, I would try to bench boost in 33. I know that this is what everyone else will do, but it makes sense. The fixtures make sense. There will be a lot of doublers. You just need to be prepared, guys, for the week around it. Bench boost in general is a shit chip. It's a very lucky chip. Wasif, if you activate it now, you can get 30 points from the bench. you can activate it in a double week and get 10 points. It's completely irrelevant. This week, with the blanks, with the information, with the position of fixtures, and with everything, 33 seems like a good week. Do not focus on your wildcard just for this. Prepare for every week around it and just end up in the Gameweek 33 bench boost. Because yes, I will use my transfers, but then I'm just getting rid and I'm fine in every week around it. I have no worries for every week. Many players will do Gameweek 32 wildcard, preparing for 33 specifically. 34 they will free hit, and then in 35 they will say I don't have a good team, because there is a massive swing of fixtures around game week 35. And yes, you can argue it's Arsenal with that swing. Everyone will have triple Arsenal, it's not the differential there. Aston Villa have a very shit turn of fixtures. Yeah, it's Burnley away, but Spurs, Liverpool, City. So you want to get rid of your Aston Villa players if you have any. Bournemouth 34 is a good fixture. Then this is shit. Brighton turns for the better. So Brighton might be an okay team to target. Chelsea, Forest is good, but then it's shit. Then you go to Palace, always shit. And you have a position to be in a double up with them. Then you have Everton. After City, they have an okay run. Fulham, after Arsenal, they have an okay run. If you can even keep... Yeah, let's see if you can roll up until 5. So... yeah, I would say you can prepare for 31 specifically and then have nice transfers in 33 to react. So I would say you're in a good position. We'll see. The teams that you want to target, City. Realistically, the shit thing here is that the good teams with good fixtures after 35 are Arsenal and City. They'll be fighting for the title. And they have Everton, Brentford, Bournemouth, Burnley. That's going to be postponed. And you have a lot of teams doing it here. So that's also shit. That you can return your Sunderland players, by the way. Wolves, it's super bad that Wolves is the team with the best fixtures at the end. Like Sunderland, Brighton, Fulham, Burnley. Come on. That's ultra shit. West Ham, you can either, if you can survive game week 34, by the way, with not using a lot of transfers, or only using transfers, here, you can free hit in 36, which is not a bad thing to do. You cannot have 6 transfers Wasif in any week. Yeah, just I think game week 36, by the way, if there are doubles, we'll know everything in 31. So you can... in your case was if you've used your wildcard, but for people that haven't used their wildcard, in 31 we'll have all the information and we'll know who will double when. So City might have 2 doubles, and if they double again in 36, maybe keeping that free hit for 36 is okay, and it will be blankers in 34. Just leave your options open. Have 5 free transfers in 31 to react to everything, to 32, 5 free transfers, and you move forward from it. I think that would be absolutely ideal, because you can wildcard, you cannot wildcard, you can bench boost, you can free hit, you can do whatever you want. Because in 36, if they double up City and double up against Brentford and Palace, let's say, and Palace double up against City and Everton, you can get a lot of players from that. You can get your Arsenal players, you can keep... what the hell is happening? I'm so sick of this. You can get your Aston Villa players, you can get your Brighton players, you can get your Spurs players, and you can then get rid. But the bad thing is that City have a good fixture run here, and Arsenal have the best fixture run here. So even if you wildcard in 31, you would have 6 City/Arsenal players, and you play the game. That's the shit thing. Yes, of course, Mo. Let me check. Alex, let me check. Next game we will have my plan is Timber to Van Dijk, Rice to Wirtz, and Mbumo to Semenyo, Richards Anderson, JP Thiago. Yes, Alex, I don't like it. I don't think you need to be using that many transfers, because Semenyo blanks in 31. I would get rid of So you would have on the bench Haaland and Gabriel, which is fine. Yeah, the plan is not ultra bad. I don't think using 5 free transfers at the moment is the right thing to do. I think information is key. You can get Van Dijk over Timber. You can get Wirtz. I would not get Semenyo. I would not get Andersen now. It's not needed at the moment. You can adjust your defenders later. And JP to Thiago, I would probably do as well. Yes. So yeah, 4 transfers, okay. 3 transfers, okay. I would keep the rest. I don't think you should be planning to use 5 free transfers and roll up until 33 because you need transfers to react to injuries. Because injuries, suspensions, everything happens. Hello, Luca. Current team is: would you bench boost Sanchez, Gabriel Muniz, Mukiele, Bruno, Enzo, and Bumo, Haaland, Joao Pedro, Thiago? No, Luca, I will not. Nice, Wasif, nice. Def FPL, let me check. So you play Raya, Derete, Gabriel Munoz, Enzo, Semenyo, and Bumo, Rogers, Bruno. If I have to be honest, I would play the same team, Def FPL. I would play the absolutely same team. The same team for me, my man. I would roll it. I don't want people to use transfers if they don't have 5 now. I think that you have adjusted brilliant teams. And yeah, it's really shit that the best teams that have the best fixtures are Arsenal and City. And you have here as many Arsenal and City players as possible. And that they will double, it's genuinely really shit. It would have been really nice if teams like maybe Liverpool, maybe United, maybe Newcastle. Okay, Newcastle has a nice end of the season. Well, they don't have an optimal game here, but they have Sunderland, but that's in 31. They have Palace and Bournemouth. Yeah, it's not that bad. And you miss the game against Arsenal in 34, so yeah. But yeah, I can get Newcastle players. I can get behind Newcastle players here. Burn, Gordon, Bruno G will be back probably. Sunderland players, I would like my Mukiele back. Irfan, be patient, my man. Just be patient. Don't overstress it, Irfan. Let's not stress it. Let's be patient and let's wait. You're already set up pretty well for that Liverpool nice run. So let's just be patient, okay? I know it's frustrating when you get a red arrow, but just be patient. Patience is key here. Don't need to overstress anything in that situation. Yes, I can def FPL. That's a nice rank. Good job, Pariah, Senis, Simunus, Gabriel, Michele. Honestly, would play the same team. That's it. Not only life, man. I know that a lot of people want to get a good rank, but being patient in this game is the most important thing in the world. Patience is key. You don't need to run it, to stress it, to do absolutely anything. I know it's frustrating. This week I have Spurs, Everton. Not ideal fixtures, but on the other hand, I have Leeds, Burnley, Forest, Brighton. So yeah, Fulham. So yeah, just guys, be patient, keep that patience at bay, and play the game. Hello, Snacks. Gabriel Munoz Mukiele, Luca. That's it. Send team in Discord, answering. How many free transfers you have, Snacks? No, Irfan, they are saying. Osif, for me, yes. For my team, yes. There are. Hello, Wari. Let me check, Wari. No. I wouldn't do it because you have to sell 2 defenders, which is not optimal. I would keep Tiao because they face Sunderland at home. I would keep Romero because they place Forest. I would keep Calvert-Lewin because they face Brentford. So yeah, I would be playing exactly this team, Wari, and I would be saving the transfer. I don't think you need to do anything. You can even play Roofs over Raya if you want. I would keep this team. Save the transfer. I know that this overall rank is amazing and this hurts a lot, but you still have your triple captain. So, and you got more points with Rice than I got with my triple captain Gabriel. Let's put it that way. No worries, Tio. I was asking for you to send me your team on Discord. Snacks, I would roll. No need to do anything. I would roll a bit because you need to get rid of players like Potts, players like Mane, and so on. Pangemanan, yes, pretty quick. I would be. Who to captain? For me, the answer is Haaland. I will start Dewsbury Hall. Worry. Yeah, Wasif, I would keep it like this. Probably can play already over Timber, but it's not a necessity. Or even Hill over Timber. So Pangemanan, your team, you need to get rid of Gomez at some point. Not a priority now. Your team is absolutely fine, Pangemanan. Chip strategy. What I would do is Worry. I think matches on penalties. So yeah, that's what I think, Worry. And I prefer Dewsbury Hall. He's very good. So Tio, for 31 you want to free hit, but you have to bench 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. What I was saying, Tio, is for your team it's better to, because if you use your wild card, is to keep 5 free transfers in order to react and not get them in 33, because and free hit in no, do the 5 free transfers in 33 and just bench free hit in 34, because it will be very hard, because most of the players that double up in 33 where you use your 5 transfers are blanking in 34, so it will be tough. So yeah, I would be getting rid of Gomez or chip strategy. I would keep everything up until 31 and then decide Pangevanan. Okay guys, I need to run out, sorry, but yeah, I need to travel. Yes, Wari, I don't think it's that good of a strategy. I don't think it works out, Wari. I would keep my bench boost for 33 and don't waste free transfers in order to bench boost this week. It's not worth it, because then you have to... these players, Romero, I would keep for 31 for sure. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. This is my team. I did my transfers. The injured Cucureo out for Coyote. Captain is good, Tio, yes. Captain is solid, as per usual. Bench Manon, probably Rice or Bowen. Probably Rice, because the other two are on penalties. All the best, guys. Thank you for coming, but I need to run out. Thanks so much. I'll be looking at the scores. Monday and Tuesday is going to be UCL, but then we start focusing on FPL deadline on Friday. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. But for now, I'll be heading out. Bye.